Shouts out to my people. Shouts out to my people sending love, positivity, and good vibes to my people, man. I hope you guys are doing good today. I'm doing great. Today we got a clip of Charleston White, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel. Let's get it.
Are you trying to bring awareness to the lack of education on in the black community?
Yeah. Black kids supposed to be learning how to work guns at 3 and 4 years old. The black woman let her go in her closet and walk around in her house shoes, and I mean her high heels. Let us walk through the hair and play with her stuff. Let her go in them, and she gonna say, "Boy, get out them." But let him have a little toy, and man, don't be pointing at other people. It's a toy. Why he can't point at the man? Point that and play like you. Boy, they'll whoop you for that. Even nigga, boy, don't be pointing. What's the problem with a kid pointing? What, man? It's a toy gun. Pointing at him, act like he goes. So I'm nigga encourage me and point at the kid, act like he goes shoot him. And then when he shoot him, you fall and play dead. Oh, you got me. That's how we play cops and robbers. Now all of a sudden we done become so murderer we can't point the gun playing. Man. So now the little boy, the black boy, he don't never get to play with a gun. What about the cowboy holster with the little silver? You got the cowboy hat. Come on now. The police bad. So we go strip our kids of not having no access to. You don't get the little cowboy horse with the stick and the rifleman gun. You don't buy them. So he don't get it. So we grow up being shielded from playing with only to be fascinated and intrigued by them. So the first time we get one, we and don't know what to do. Early teen, late teen. Now we don't, but because we're intrigued by them. So we don't know safety and we don't know rights. And we sure don't know this is used for hunting. We don't know home self-defense. We think we get a gun to kill and hurt people. If you got to play with them long for then, you have an understanding that nigga, these really hurt people. And this ain't what you, so white kids learn that by way of hunting. They might be 7 years old. They 7-year-old birthday, they got their first little BB gun. And they got a target practice and they get to go cans. And nigga, they go tell the black kid, how you gonna put your eye out? Ain't gonna buy for him. So he become intrigued and fascinated with this tool, this weapon, and he only know to use it to hurt people. So yeah, nah, homie, we need youth, we need curriculums to teach this. That way, man, kids have a better understanding about how guns work, how to use them, and in the process of doing that, they learn empathy because they know what a gun can do to people.
Okay, so do you think the black community as a whole think you're telling the truth about black folks not being able to properly clean it?
No. But if you go to most niggas' house and say, homie, let me see what you cleaning your gun with, they ain't gonna have nothing. When the last time you cleaned your gun? Nigga ain't gonna know. Nah, man. Most don't know that. I heard niggas say, nah, man, I don't get that kind of gun because it's jam. It ain't the jam. It's the bullets you using for the gun. They might be too big, nigga. But niggas don't know that. Man, them guns jam. Nigga, you don't know, man, nigga. Man, high points ain't no good. High points kill people too. You won't stand in front of one and say they ain't gonna work. So you just be talking. But men, for the most part, the average I know total, I ain't never, when I see it, I ain't never seen that bitch wet and shiny like it's been brand new and polished. I be hard doing that. Nigga, I be about to come on myself polishing them guns. Taking my time, man, talking to them, man, like I do the Michael Jordan tennis. So, nah, man, they know I ain't lying.
He's definitely speaking facts. At least for me, I can admit, I need to go to the gun range. I need to learn more about guns rather than just viewing guns as a bad thing. A gun is a tool, and if you use it correctly, it can be very beneficial. If you know how to use it, it can be very beneficial. But if you're just buying a gun to be cool or to fit in, then that is what becomes the problem.
Just think about this. The average black person who heads the household don't have a gun in the house. That means the black woman. The black woman is not a fan of guns. The average black woman don't have a gun and don't tote a gun. 73% of our households are headed by black women. Probably out of that 73, 75%, probably 60. Over more than half of black women is in a home by themselves waiting on 911 to save them with no weapon, homie. That's how we lose off that regardless. Cause nigga, just think if a civil war broke out. We got a woman, her sister calling, they over. She gonna say, baby, we gotta go over there and help my sister. We gotta go over there and help my sister. She gonna want you to come, cause she got a man. She got somebody to protect her. All them women who ain't got no man. Nigga, when them military soldiers go to kicking their door in, coming in, taking what they want to take, cause they done put the federal, homie, they gonna take the women too, because they don't have a man. Nigga, the woman over there with the three little boys and the girl, she gonna have to go to the neighbor's house who got a husband. Hey, can I come over here, y'all? We need help protect. We ain't there, cause they don't have no guns. So that's when the nigga go get to play poly. Now this your new wife. Your neighbor become your new wife because she needed protection. You get to her now. These your new slaves. You put them to work because they don't have the you have. It's just like the movie Walking Dead. Now her son, she done become your wife. Now these 3 boys she got, y'all go do this. Y'all, because they don't have no guns and they need to come over here for refuge and protection. That's when shit'll get in order. But they got, so I won't say, they keep with, everybody gonna have to go underground. Yeah, everybody go out, they got him up. Gave a lot of their weapons to North Korea. And North Korea, they perfected them over here in America. Say, man. So, and black people don't understand this. Now, so when I say now, the average black person don't clean gun, homie. You go to the gun range, you don't see with they women showing they women how to shoot, but you see them white men out there, they women showing them how to shoot. We buying our girls Birkin bag purses, we buying them diamond necklaces. The white man getting they woman a 380 smooth that don't have a kickback. So nah, homie. So and the reason I know this is I stopped watching us and started watching them. I stopped watching us. I stopped watching football, basketball. I stopped watching what nigga. I started watching Charles Manson videos. I started watching them.
It's crazy he just said that because I was kicking it with my best friend and he got on me because I was talking about Gunna and Young Thug and ratting and who's right and wrong. You know, you just be talking about current events that are going on. And he challenged me. He's like, you know, get into politics. You need to vote. You know, you so focused on Gunna and Thug. And that is the trap. And I feel like that's kind of the same thing with sports and everything else. Like, don't get me wrong. It's cool to dibble and dabble and get into certain things. But to be completely consumed, those entertaining activities, I feel like that is a distraction. You still got to be aware of what's going on. You can't just have all your focus in one area. Yeah, you can know what's going on in the culture, but we need to inform ourselves and educate ourselves about the stuff that really matters as well.
Because I started seeing some shit. Man, say, how many rounds of ammunition you say you had? White boy say he got 300,000 rounds. Man, what? That alarmed me. Oh, man, we got, and he take me to a cabin where, nigga, they got 700,000 rounds. Man, wow. So that's what made me snap. Yeah, I'm going to be ready.
Okay, I just saw you in a recent interview where you said the church is supposed to be a storehouse. Do you think the church should be more like a hospital or even a homeless shelter?
In a whole house. Yeah, it's supposed to be all that. Whole house, homeless shelter, all that. Man, it's supposed to be, man, because deacon them like to sneak in by. The nigga that play the piano and the drums, he ain't all the way in with the Lord. Yeah, it's supposed to be some hoes in and around the pews selling to the men in and around the church. And cooking too though. But she, cause got Sunday meals after the service. But nigga, she the new members. Yeah. Them niggas coming in with them church, with them Christian testimonies coming from prison. Yeah, he fresh out. He coming with his family from prison. He handsome. He been gone since he was a little boy. He kind of got a nice body on him. He done been to church 3-4 times. We supposed to be sicking one of them sisters on him to give him some and having paying tithes in the name of buying. Pastor, he spent $300 last night on pussy. I'm gonna put $200 in the pot and I'm gonna keep $100. Yeah, the church supposed to be everything, and everything's supposed to be in the church.
Was you in a real church when you said F the church?
Yeah, nigga. Hell yeah, I wasn't playing. Nigga, I wasn't playing with God when I said fuck that shit. No. A church building is not a church. It's only a building. God don't say because y'all call this church a building, I favor this church and this church is sanctified. You can do whatever the fuck you want in this building. Just because it's a church, it's no difference than a strip club. It's both a building. Church is anytime 2 or more people gather together and talk about God. Fellowship of, that's church. Jesus never went into a building with church. He was on a rock, on the block. God never went into the church. When Jesus went into the church, he tore up shit. Man, y'all doing this in my father's house. Because they was in there exchanging money. It ain't supposed to be no money exchanged in no pot to nothing. Pastor is supposed to have like a chore list. We didn't tell you to come get this big ass church. This church is in your name. You can sell it. You can this your building. Why we need to help you pay for this building, nigga? We can go have church on the internet in the field. Why we need to give tithes to you so you can pay for this building so we can come into, we don't need this building, Pastor. You needed this building. And we want to come to church, so since you needed this building, you supposed to figure out a way to keep these lights on, not us. You came and used your credit for this building. We helping you pay this property. Guess what? You getting equity. You getting equity into this building. When you decide to quit preaching, you can run off with the equity. I don't get no say-so and no get back on this equity. My boy that's gang banging got killed. He don't go to church, but I told you about him, Pastor, when I used to go visit him. Would you pray for him? Can we have his funeral here? Pastor want to be paid for that. If nothing else, for opening the church doors on the day it was closed. So black people is supposed to stop going to church. Even Dr. King said that the church was going to become obsolete. He said this right as he was beginning to. The church have become obsolete. You can't open your doors only 2 days out of 7 and think these people need you.
How do y'all feel about Charleston saying F the church? Politics and religion are 2 things I really don't, try to get into and especially force my beliefs on other people. You know what I'm saying? I am open-minded to where I would like to see other people's perspectives, but, for the most part, I stay out of religion and politics.
You don't open your days 2 days, maybe 3 hours out of a whole, 4 hours out of a whole week, 2 hours on Sunday, 2 hours on Wednesday, and you close the rest of, man, you using us. And you robbing us because you're only focusing on us to give you money. Why this so open up tomorrow and we getting that CCMS from the daycare to have a daycare center for these little hoes around here come drop these babies off? If for nothing else, they can lay them all day and get the kids out the house. Why are we not getting that government money that they taking over to these daycare centers? Why we don't have insurance on all these members of this church that's paying tithe, where when one of them die, we get some insurance back, like the job give insurance. We taking their money and we got to bury them. Why we don't have insurance on all these people? Because this is a pimp game, nigga. This is a pimp and hoe game. That's why they got a female usher greeting you at the door. It's supposed to be a man standing perimeters around the building. That's how one white boy can walk in and kill 9 black people praying because they got the woman at the door. It's supposed to be at the perimeter, outside. And when you get inside, there's another level of men standing around. It's supposed to be a church full of men, but it's a church full of women. That's why it's a lot of in church. A lot of retired hoes and old perverted and former players sneaking in singles ministry in the name of the Lord. It's a whole lot of shit go on in the name of the Lord in that church house, and it ain't no good. So that church, don't go. Don't even, man. If you got to go see God and hear God from a man preaching, you will never know God, and God will never talk to him to tell you nothing. God don't do that. God will send a bush before he send a man. A burning bush. He'll set a bush on fire before he send a man to tell you something.
I feel like it's two different scenarios. I feel like if it's a pastor or preacher trying to tell you what God, like he has the message and he's trying to relay the message to you, I don't believe in that. Now, if a pastor or preacher is trying to give you a gem, trying to, put you on, trying to put you on game, I feel like that's a completely different story. It's almost like somebody putting you on to a motivational speaker or somebody requesting a fire podcast or, a good book. It's like, I can only give you this gem. Now, if you take it and run with it, that's on you. And I don't feel like it's just the church, With anything, you have good and you have bad. You have good churches where people are genuine and move righteously. And then obviously you're going to have the complete opposite where it's scams. The church isn't genuine. They have hidden agendas and they're not moving righteously. I feel like that's the difference. But I hope you guys like the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys follow. It really helps my page. I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. We out.